Would you rather die a legend or live a retard? A fucking coward, bro. Which one would you rather? Just choose. No, like, actually. Stop with the whole bullshit. Like, you're trying to scroll now, you're trying to see the comments, or you're trying to see the featured suggested videos, and you recommend this page, and you're trying to click off. Shut the fuck up. Stop with your attention span. Your dopamine systems are fucked up. You'll never amount to any success with this fucking dopamine system, because you won't have the attention span to even focus on the real things in life. You won't even have the attention span to literally focus on your own work that will get you rich and famous and successful. So let me ask you this question, right? Do you actually have morals? Do you actually know what morals are? Because for the majority of people, they don't even know what these are. Like, they literally don't have morals, bro. They just say what the government tells them to say, what the news tells them to say, what the media tells them to say. Most probably it's the media nowadays. Are you the same? And be completely honest with yourself when you say this. Are you the same as these people? Do you actually just worship the media and the government and the matrix? Or do you have your own morals that you've gotten from your dear religion and from your actual people and traditions, from your fucking ancestry? Do you have any morals? Do you have any standards? What are these morals? What are these morals? Are you sure you actually have morals, bro? If I tell you right now, I'll give you $100 million, all you have to do is sell your soul, essentially. Say something that you don't want to say, that you don't believe in. And that's truly destructive to the world. Would you do it? $100 million. You would, wouldn't you? It's a very difficult question. I can't blame you, bro. I probably would do it as well. Or at least the old version of me would. Younger me would. The young version of the abductor probably would do that. Like, most definitely, bro. I don't care about morals. I didn't back then. But you have to realize that all the materialistic success you can garner in this world and in this life is temporary, because you will one day be left with nothing in the graveyard. You will one day die, and you will not take that money with you. You will not take anything with you. You will not take friends with you. You will not take your wife with you. You will not take your kids with you, your parents. None of that. All you can take with you is your deeds, your good deeds and your bad deeds. You'll take with you both. But if you sold your soul, then it's almost like your good deeds don't even matter anymore, because you're just a hypocrite at that point, aren't you? You've quite literally sold the afterlife for the current temporary pleasures of this life. How could you even go to heaven at that point? You are literally bound to eternal hell fire. Eternal hellfire, bro. If you sell your soul like that. Because you're just a hypocrite. If you say something that's truly destructive to the world and you know it, but you're just saying it for the pleasures and for the modern success and the current temporary success that you can get in this world, you're just a hypocrite. And there's nothing in this world ever, literally nothing, that God hates more than hypocrites. God despises hypocrites, and it's mentioned in all the religious books you could find. It's mentioned in the Quran. It even has a whole surah in the Quran. It's mentioned in the Bible as I can presume. It's mentioned in the Torah probably. And you may be thinking I'm an atheist, I don't need to believe in religion, I don't need to believe in God to have morals and whatnot. Bro, if you don't believe in God, then what's the point of your morals? Who are your morals even for at that point? Like, what are you keeping your morals for? Who are you keeping your morals for? If you don't believe in God, God is literally the beginning of having a moral fiber. You can't have a moral fiber without having a God, without believing in a God. Because He grants you that. He grants you these morals, He grants you these standards, He grants you blessings. And you have to thank Him for those blessings. If you don't thank Him, then you've basically sold your soul. You're basically ungrateful. And you'll probably burn in hell. Now, I can't speak for... Like, it's God's prerogative, of course. But you understand. You get the idea. You cannot go to heaven if you're a hypocrite. You cannot live a good afterlife. Bro, the afterlife is literally eternity, bro. Are you actually gonna sell eternity? Do you even know what that means? That word should scare the fuck out of you. Eternity, bro. Never ending, infinite, limitless. You're going to sell the worldly pleasures and the Lamborghinis and the women for like 5 years? 5 years of those pleasures for eternity? That's what you're going to sell? Really? That must say a lot about your fucking character. Do you see where I'm going with this? And the problem is that most people actually do it. Like, the overwhelming majority of people will choose that decision. They will choose to sell their soul completely to the devil. And they're done. Music artists do it all the time. Celebrities do it all the time. Influencers do it all the time. Why? Well, it's to influence the kids to be the same and to have destructive moral beliefs and to have literally satanic and devilish beliefs inside of them. But they're not even considered beliefs at that point. They're just considered destructive thoughts, suicidal thoughts. This is what they get to. This is what they become. All of these destructive beliefs that they're trying to instill inside of our kids and inside of you, probably. What do you think is gonna happen to the next generations? Well, they're gonna kill themselves. What do they have to live for? They don't even believe in a God anymore. They don't even believe in an afterlife. Literally, what do they have to live for? They're going to kill each other and kill themselves. And it's a very pessimistic way to look at the world. But the only optimism lies in God. The only optimism lies in the afterlife. The only optimism lies in the good eternity, which is heaven. So if you're currently not doing the right thing, you would know it. You would feel it in your heart. You would have this internal instinct to correct yourself and to try harder and to actually get closer to God. Thank you for watching.